Hello everyone, I am Debidutta and today I'm going to talk about food. Don't we all love food? I think everyone has got a favorite dish or food for himself. So let's hear and find out what food is all about and from where we get it and how it is made. In food, basically there are three categories. One is animal products, the other, the food that we eat is from plants, and then man-made food like cheese and all dairy products. That is also one category of food. So let's hear a story. One day, Raju was doing his homework and it was a Sunday evening and a sweet aroma wafted in the air. Raju was attracted to that sweet aroma and he just followed the aroma and went into the kitchen, seeing what Mama is cooking today. And he found that Mama is preparing his favorite kheer. And he was very excited. Wow! Today, Mama, you are making kheer for me? And he was very happy. And just then, Mama just turned off the gas and went into the balcony to water the plants. Raju too followed her mama and helped mama to water the plants. Now, when they were watering, a question arose in Raju's mind. Mama, we eat plants, like plant products like fruits. He knew vegetables and fruits. These all things come from plants. But he wondered how the plant grew. How does a plant grows? We just give them water and some manure, right? What food do they eat to grow? He was a 5-year-old boy and he had some sort of sense that we all need food. All living creatures eat food in order to grow, in order to sustain their body. That was pretty clear in his mind, but he never saw plants eating food. He saw ant eating food. He saw his puppy eating food, but he never saw plants eating food. He just saw his mother watering plants, and in 15 days or in a month's time, she used to give some manures, add some manures to it. That's it. But how do the plant then grow? And when do they eat? So he asked Mama, Mama, what food does the plant eat? Then Mama says, okay, today I am going to tell you how plants make their own food. They are the only ones in this whole world who make their own food. And they consume that food in order to grow and help us, and whatever food they make, they store it in their fruit, and when we eat that fruit or some vegetable parts, we too get the same energy, and that helps us to survive or sustain the body of ours. Raju was feeling very excited to know the whole secret and the magic behind it. Wow, Mama, I have never seen plants eating food, but still they make food. Wow. So he was very excited to know, understand how do the plants make food. So Raju's mom took him to the kitchen and made him see the kitchen. Do you see the kitchen? Yes, Mama, I saw the kitchen. So we make our food inside the kitchen because the kitchen has got all the necessary items that is required for making food. Like we need fire that we get from stove, utensils where we cook food, all the spices and the necessary ration that is there in the shelves of the cupboards that we have in the kitchen, right? He said, yes, Mama. So she went and showed Raju a plant and told told him that plants also need few ingredients to make their own food. Okay, Mama, what are the ingredients? She told, you have already seen me adding water every day, giving water every day. So the first thing is water. Second thing is carbon dioxide that they get from the air. Third thing is the sunlight. That's the reason when the sunlight shifts, Mama keeps the few indoor plants outside, gives them sunshine for a few hours and then bring it back after every 15 days or so. Oh, sunlight is that important. And the fourth thing is food, carbon dioxide, sunlight and chlorophyll. He said, chlorophyll? Now what's that chlorophyll? Mama said, I will explain everything slowly. First you see, this is a plant. These are the roots which are present below the soil and we don't usually see them. It's only when that we uproot the plant we get to see the roots. They are below the soil. And then comes the stem and the branches and the leaves and flowers and fruits that we see. Now leaves are the kitchen of the plants. Oh, really? Yes, it is inside these leaves the plant make their own food. The leaves have all the important materials that is required to make food. Now you know all the four ingredients, right? Water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and then chlorophyll. I'll explain you later what is chlorophyll. Now how do they get water? The water that we pour in the soil, that Mama puts in the soil or in the pot, this water is being absorbed by the root hairs. The tiny little hairs that you see of the roots, they are known as root hair and they absorb water through capillary action and then through the stem and branches they distribute to the entire plant. And that small little tiny vein sort of thing which runs inside the plant is known as xylem. Yes, xylem. Through xylem, they carry only water and minerals that is present in the soil and they provide it to the leaves where the food is going to be cooked. Now, how do they get carbon dioxide? Now, the leaf, the surface of the leaf that is known as lamina has got small bean shaped. Can you see this two bean shaped? And there are tiny pores on the lamina or the surface of the leaves which are known as stomata. Yes, stomata. They are guarded by two cells. You know, they guard the pores. So they are also known as guard cells. And they are just like bean shaped. So they open up and open the pore so that the carbon dioxide can get inside the leaves. So from the air, the leaves take the carbon dioxide, the second ingredient required to make food. So water is supplied to the leaves, carbon dioxide is being received from the air, the sunlight falls on the leaves and is being trapped by this chlorophyll. There is a tiny little part inside the leaves which are known as chloroplast, and inside that chloroplast there is a pigment known as chlorophyll. It's the chlorophyll that gives green color to the plants. That's why basically all the plants and trees are all green, green, green. And the green color is very good for your eyes too and gives a sort of calmness to your mind. So that's the reason people say you should be close to nature. That gives you sanity and serenity. Now, so that's all the four ingredients: water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and then chlorophyll. Why chlorophyll is important? Chlorophyll is important because it helps to trap the solar energy. So basically, the process of making food inside the leaves of the plant is known as photosynthesis. It's photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to make. And what do they make? From the sunlight, they take the solar energy and then convert it by the help of carbon dioxide and water and convert that solar energy into carbohydrate, that is glucose, and release oxygen back to the air. They take carbon dioxide, mix it with water, make a carbohydrate known as glucose, that is actually the food, and release oxygen back to the atmosphere that we need to breathe. So now you understand why plants are very important. We all need oxygen. Human beings, animals, all the kind of creatures, they all need oxygen to breathe. But only plants take that carbon dioxide. We breathe oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Now, who is going to take that carbon dioxide if we only consume oxygen, oxygen, oxygen and give carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide? So, these plants take that carbon dioxide, mix it with water and produce glucose, that is a form of carbohydrate, the simplest form of carbohydrate, that is food. And this carbohydrate gets stored in various vegetable parts or inside the fruit that we eat and get energy. So this entire process is known as photosynthesis, and that is how the plant make their own food. So basically, in photosynthesis is a process that takes place inside the leaves of the plants, wherein they convert the solar energy from the sun to the chemical energy that is in the form of glucose or carbohydrate that we consume as vegetables, vegetable parts, or as fruits of the plant. And by consuming that, we get energy. And the animals and the other creatures who consume plants, they too get energy. So I hope you liked this episode and understood how plants create their own food and how important it's for us to preserve nature, to help plants grow and not cut the trees, because they are the only ones who make their own food and also give oxygen back to the environment that we need to breathe and survive. Thank you so much.